All right, guys, this is super exciting. Guess where we are right now? Yeah, getting into the MetLife Stadium in the mitten of winter. No, this is not for Super Bowl. This is something way more exciting. Guys, come along with me and let me show you my trip over here. Komm, wir haben uns bekannte Gershy Moskowits.
Ich freue mich sehr, die macht mich happy. Ich darf mir doch ein Security-Fall, die Geist daran, den Platz du. Die wird ich mir sicher greifen. Watch and see.
Kann der Schlüssel das da rausnehmen?
Ja, exactly. Man keys fahr.
Gevre, sind bereit? Gershy!
How are you, Rabbi Fryer?
Verzeih uns, wie du bringst mich hierher.
Du meinst, bist du the fourth floor, ich hatte auch gemeldet hier, du hinten zu MetLife Stadium. Du meinst, das ist ein big deal. Lass mir da was, man halt jetzt, du, Baruch Hashem, mit Prep Join für June 6th of 27 for the Siyum HaShas.
June 6th, when?
2027.
And are you the Habarim?
Are you the Habarim, mit Prep Join Hand, mit Hashem, for the größte event bei Klal Yisroel, seit Matan Torah.
Wow.
So, time for you to be excited. Lass mich rausnehmen, der erste Monat. Ich suche die guys schappen, the chills, und ich komme raus zu do. And I want to see your
reaction. I never saw
reaction.
the MetLife Stadium empty. I was here last time to see my
shots. And ich will mit Chavamanen. Ich habe bald reden mit der Zeit, die asken. But lass mich rausnehmen, der erste Mal in MetLife Stadium in the winter.
Wow.
Yes, wow is the right word.
By the way, Gershy, ich meine, letzte Mal, du gewinnt, was Siyum HaShas, ist auch gewinnt, als Wintertag. Ich finde, du gewinnt kalt.
Es gewinnt,
Mama ist Schwakovic.
Ach, heute ist Schwakovic, es gewinnt der Winter, aber jetzt mit Hashem, geht es an in der Zimmer. 6627, können Sie sagen, Eulen dort hinten.
Perfect Wetter, by the way. I'm jetzt der Woche für Schwiees. Das ist heute 7.
Das ist heute 7.
Perfect timing. Es ist nicht zu kalt, es ist nicht zu heiß.
Sie kommt, als ich, was Klal Yisroel noch nicht gesehen mit Hashem. The rest that message him, Rabbi Shmuli, is the CMO at Reden.
Bruchim haboyim b'shem Hashem. Welcome all to the 13th Global Siyum HaShas Daf Yomi.
And then you can say, Kehayim Chayenu is our life. That's what we live for Torah.
And you are those Talmud learners and those Talmudische Juden.
Okay, so Ephraim, we are so excited to be here today. MetLife Stadium, we're getting ready for the next Siyum HaShas. It's amazing that we're back here on a freezing cold day like we were in January 2020. This time the Siyum hopefully is going to be Be'ezus Hashem June 6, 2027. Hopefully a little warmer. And
a few days before Shvius.
Rosh Chodesh Sivan. So it's going to be Be'ezus Hashem, the largest event in Klal Yisroel since Matan Torah, probably. The Siyum last time, Rabbi Gertzulin's here with us, he's going to share with us some of the history of the Siyumim. And we, Baruch Hashem, Daf Yomi keeps on growing, maggidei Torah keep on growing, and the Siyum keeps on growing as well. So you can hear a little bit from Rabbi Gertzulin. Rabbi Gertzulin was involved in the Siyumim since 1982. I was born in 1982. So I was only had the chance to be involved from last time. But Rabbi Gertzulin could tell us right there. So what was the Siyum like in 1982?
So, we're standing here, as you can see, the snow-filled stadium, but the excitement here at MetLife Stadium is just beginning now already. And really the preparations for a Siyum HaShas starts a year or two in advance, which is why we're here today. So, Shmuli, as you said, my first experience with the Siyum was back in 1982. That's 1982, which we had at the Feld Forum. And we had about well, it's changed its name 5 times already.
Right, it's the Hulu Theater.
It's all different things. Yeah, that's the smaller part of Madison Square Garden. They have a separate little thing.
How many seats?
Has about 4,500 seats.
That's it?
Yes, 4,500 seats.
Yeah.
And I think that outplays in
Chalamoid plays have more people now.
Yeah, 4,500 seats.
And I'll tell you a little interesting anecdote about that Siyum, where, like I said, it was 4,500 seats. We were coming from the previous Siyum that I wasn't involved in that only had about 1,300 people, and Rabbi Shlomo Gertzulin was very concerned, how are we going to fill 4,500 seats? So they sent out to thousands and thousands of people these little admit one cards. And Rabbi Shlomo was praying and hoping that it'll be filled up. it came the day to see him, Baruch Hashem, there was lines outside the door. People couldn't get in. But so there were really more than 4,500 people there, but the seating was 4,500 people. And then for the 1990 Siyum, is when our very good friend, a really dear good friend, Shmuel Yosef Reeder, got involved, and he convinced Rabbi Shera. He said, I'm taking it on my achrayus. We're going to sign the contract for the big Madison Square Garden, which had 20,000 seats.
Wow.
And Baruch Hashem, that was filled to capacity.
Yeah.
And that was 1990. By 1997, with the growth of Daf Yomi, and realize, of course, that every Siyum brings with it excitement, not just for the Siyum, but for more Loimdei Daf Yomi and more Shiurim and all over the country and all over the world. By 1997, we actually took a second large stadium. It was then called the Nassau Coliseum. Out in Long Island, which had another 16,000, 17,000 seats. And we filled up both. So we really had 37,000, 38,000 people in the 1997 Siyum. And by 2005, we instead of using the Nassau Coliseum, we went to what was called here then also, these stadiums keep on changing their names, it was then called Continental Airlines Arena. I think the whole Continental Airlines doesn't exist anymore today, right? So we booked Continental Airlines Arena and Madison Square Garden and the Feld Forum, which was a total of over 45,000 seats that we filled in 2005. And of course, the next big leap came here to this huge MetLife Stadium in 2012, where we were really Zechus to have the first of the most amazing, incredible type of siyumim that now we've had again in 2020 and Be'ez Hashem next year in 2027. But again, as I said before, the growth is it just keeps on going and going. But Baruch Hashem, that not only last time already we booked Barclays Arena in Brooklyn, which we had another 15,000 people there, and this time we already are entering into contracts not just with MetLife Stadium, but also with Barclays, and there are also one or two other large venues in the New Jersey, Philadelphia area that we're now talking about, that we hope in Hashem, as the demand for participation grows, that we'll be able to have perhaps have some kind of specialized programming in different places, but everybody tied into the main Siyum together next Rosh Chodesh Sivan, as you said, Shmuley.
Yeah. Ephraim, people ask me, why do you have to prepare for the Siyum HaShas a year and a half in advance? So I want to share with you something really, really exciting that we're doing, which is one of the reasons we're here today. Here in the VIP lounge, we're going to be hosting hundreds of maggidei shir from around the world in just 1 month for an amazing event for the maggidei shir, because the goal of what we're doing now is not just about having an event in June 2027, but we're here to promote Limud Torah. And we want people to be able to learn, to grow Daf Yomi. And our partners in that are the Magidei Shiur that are saying shir every single day, 7.5 years, 2,711 blot. And they're going to come here, we're going to have an event. And why here? Because this is the place that gives people the Hisayrus. They're inspired, they're excited about the Siyum, they remember the Hisayrus they had here. You know, most of the Magidei Shiur that are giving for their first cycle, they decided right here to make that Kabbalah.
Wow.
And when they look out, you mentioned they look out here, like Rabbi Gershy said, they get the chills. And they say, this is where I decided I'm going to change my life. I'm going to make Torah part of my life every single day. It's amazing.
So when is this event happening? Like in a month from now?
In a month from now, this room is going to be full with Magidei Shiur. We're going to have a very unique menu, a menu based on Shas. We're calling it Tamei HaShas. They're going to have all the different, we're going to have Kikari Shel Nachtaim, Machruzah Shel Dagim. We're going to have the Heliga Korkovan. I can't give you every detail of the menu yet. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. We have a special chef helping us design a brand new menu just for this event, for a Torah-dik event. We're going to have, there's going to be a shtickle Torah by each course, Mar Mekaymis. There's going to be something never before seen.
Wow. So how does it work? How can you sign up? Magid Shiur? I'm sure
there's every Magid Shiur. We want every Magid Shiur to be a part of this. We have over 1,500 Maggidei Shiur already registered with us, but those that go,
it's a worldwide event.
It's a worldwide event. We want every Maggid Shiur to please go to thesiyum.org and register your shir, so that way you could be a part of this, so we could work together to grow Daf Yomi, to celebrate the Siyum HaShas with all the Loimdei Daf Yomi, and that way we want every Magid Shiur to really, really be a part of it, so please register today.
One question I have, who's going to be the major speaker from all the 1,500 Magid Shiur? You're probably going to have drushas after drushas.
Everyone's a speaker.
They all give the shir every day.
When I was sitting last night with a group of yeshiva bachram, they want to know who's going to be the feature speaker at the Siyum HaShas. So I told them, the famous saying, those that say don't know, those that know don't say.
Good one. Okay. But I'm sure it's going to be
amazing.
Super
it's
exciting.
the Klal Yisroel's event. I would say one thing that is important to know, that one of the pieces of feedback we've been hearing from members of Klal Yisroel about this Siyum is people want to come to an event today that's more interactive, that they feel a part of it. And we're going to be changing a lot of different elements of the program to make it much more exciting, interactive, for everyone, for families to come together, for parents to bring their children. It's going to be amazing.
How much more exciting do you need than this view over here?
Wow.
It's amazing. Every time we come here, it brings back hearing an Amen Yehei Shmei Rabbah, hearing Klal Yisroel be Makabel al Malchus Shemayim, seeing people learning. This is just one of the most amazing views.
The River Boys Amcha Beis Yisrael that are here today are here to loudly proclaim Yaakov Avinu Loi Meis.
Yapapi sheismameya hikoze achakilo.
Shem Kivod Malchusai L'Olam Voed Shema Yisrael.
Rabbi Shmuli can tell you one thing. It's going to be a Siyum as never before. In every
can't
way
wait.
possible.
Yes.
In every way possible.
Yes.
From learning to speeches to music to singers and choirs and Hashem. It's going to be full of excitement and of course Matan Torah. It's going to be something that has never been seen before. Rabbi Shlomo, am I right?
Definitely, that's where we're working on planning it, and Be'ez Hashem, we should have the Siyat Shmaya that we've had for the past number of years.
It's going to be warm, warm, that's the most thing. Warmkeit, ungefähr mit Warmkeit and Lebendigkeit, Chassidischkeit and just a shtick energy.
Shmuley, what's the plan with the selling the tickets? I know people are getting very nervous. It can be sold out before it's even hitting the market.
It's amazing. We sent out our first email about the Siyum, and right away we get emails back. Can I order tickets? I want tickets. We have people from Australia emailing us. They want tickets. South Africa, they want tickets. Eretz Yisrael, they want tickets.
And
this is something Klal Yisroel comes to the whole. We're going to get, right, so tickets, Be'ez Hashem, will hopefully start being available in January of 2027.
And a year from now.
But a year from now, yes, Be'ez Hashem, which is still 6 months before the Siyum. Klal Yisroel tends to reserve most of their tickets a little later. So
but Ephraim, they couldn't reserve their seat now. They want to point, they couldn't reserve their seat. Just like that. Just they can reserve a seat.
But I would give another plug. We want to make sure that the Loimdei Daf Yomi come first, because ultimately this is the simcha of the Loimdei Daf Yomi.
And so we have to start now.
So the Loimdei Daf Yomi.
I'm finishing Shas in Hashem. I'm 5 dav behind, but Hashem, I'm finishing Shas.
You better. We gotta have you there.
I started the last team. Wow. Now Kabula Hashem that Shmuley is going to involve me in this one, and Baruch Hashem, I'm one of them assignment.
Yes.
So that means that you're going to be that's Zechus kedima if you learn Daf Yomi. How do you know that? You have to fill out an application.
You have to register. If you register, if you register now as a loimed or as a shir on our website, we're going to give you first information. We're sending out all the information about the Siyum first to those that register on our list. And please register so we can make sure the Loimdei Daf Yomi are first.
Ask them, he'll give you the website, exactly what you ask information. The website, Shmuel can give it.
Yes, thesiyum.org. THESIYUM.org.
Gewaldig. Shmuley, I can tell you, I'm pretty confident that you can be able to fill up 2 such stadiums. I'm sure. If you did three stadiums last time.
We hope Baruch Hashem, the Klal Yisroel grows. Baruch Hashem, we see tremendous growth in Klal Yisroel, and Daf Yomi grows. You look at some of the large groups of Loimdei.
So you're definitely looking into more stadiums.
We are. We're in talks with other stadiums. We did a walkthrough a little while back at Barclays Center, where we also had that was our second venue last Siyum, and we've been talking to other venues as well. MetLife Stadium is the largest venue in the Northeast. So people ask, well, you got to go somewhere bigger than MetLife. There is nowhere bigger than MetLife Stadium. So we're here. This is our home, and we were here. Now this will be Be'ez Hashem our third Siyum here, and we're hoping to have other venues as we see the need and we assess the need and try to cater to Klal Yisroel's growth.
No one should be left behind.
Yes, it's important. We want everyone to be part of the Siyum. One of the amazing things about a Siyum HaShas that you don't have, I think, by any other event in Klal Yisrael, is you could have a 95-year-old Gadol Hadar and an 8-year-old Cheder Bacher that both enjoy and are Nesayra from the same event. Where else do you have that?
Oh, you have kids and old
People
ages.
have little kids, right? Little kids and Gedolei Adam.
Come on, with kids you can fill up 3 such stadiums.
So
By the way,
come.
what are you doing with the women?
So last Siyum we had about a third of the seats at the stadium were women's seats.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And in Barclays Center, we had also about a third were women's seats. And Baruch Hashem, Klal Yisrael's big. We never have enough room.
If you invite the kids, the men and the women, if you sure can fill up 2 such stadiums.
We have a program. Last Siyum, we have a program called Masmidi Siyum, where the kids in Chadarim around the country get involved. They learn in advance of the Siyum.
That grew also.
Last Siyum, we had about 30,000 kids. This Siyum, we're working on our plans for different Chadarim. Our goal is 50 to 60,000. So the numbers keep on growing. Klal Yisrael is growing, and Limdei Torah keep on growing.
Geweldig.
Rabbi Freiberg, ich will eine Sache für dich auch. Was wir wegen dem Messiah, wer hat noch schon gefangen, kein Hand umfangen. Und wer ist endlich der letzte Messiah, das auch macht das Siyum. So sagt das Siyum HaShas. So everybody can start today. This is in the spät. Learn the daf hayoim. Ephraim, I want to introduce you to Mr. Bill Lohr, the general manager of Delaware of food, beverage, and merchandising of the entire MetLife Stadium.
Correct.
Ephraim, take it away with Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill,
Yes.
tell us, what was the biggest event over here?
The biggest event we've hosted at this building, Agudith is certainly one of them. Super Bowl in 2014 was one of the biggest events we hosted.
Probably the Siyum was the biggest, right?
Oh yeah, from an attendance perspective,
That's what
Agudith was amongst the biggest.
Still remember that?
Oh, 2 of them. I used to do them in the old building as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So Siyum was the biggest attendance over here.
וימושו מפיך ומפי זרעך עד היום.